What's up, guys? Welcome back to Out There Outdoors. I do apologize if I sound a little rough. I just getting over bronchitis, actually. I actually have been sick all week, and today was the first day I was back at work. So, excuse me if I cough or usually need a good ton of water. Still trying to get through it. I feel 100% better. I just sound like a dying horse. So, bear with me as we get through this stuff, guys. So, first things first, as you guys can see, I have something new. This is actually my new compound bow. Nothing fancy. It's now. I'm not sitting here gonna tell you guys about a Hoyt or something ridiculous. This is something good old fashioned that's gonna work and get the job done. So this is the Bear Archery Cruiser XRH. I chose to go with the all black. They did have it in camo. I just thought it looked pretty sick in all black. I should give you guys a quick rundown. So these are actually the 3-pin sight and the stabilizer it came with. If you do want to go check or get one of these, or at least check them out, they do have them at most, I think actually at all Dick's Sporting Goods. I love it so far. I've only been able to shoot it a few times. My only two complaints were these two things, and I've already switched them out. So the stabilizer is, I mean, if you can't afford to get another one, it'll work. For me, I found one that's the same length, it's a little bit heavier, and that's worked out a lot better for me. The only reason I'm not a big fan of the sight, and this is just my preference, is first of all, the pins are very hard to move. It is only a 3-pin sight. I'm not sure if you guys can see that in there. There's a pin. So the one thing I did like about this is it had a very big oversized level that you could easily pick up when you're looking at that bottom pin, which was really nice. My only complaint, like I said, is it only has 3 pins, and you know, I wanted to be able to go farther than 40 yards, so, and not have too much gap in between. And my other complaint was the arm. It just wasn't long enough. I couldn't get my eye on it right with the way I had everything set up. So I swapped it out and actually went with this as a 5-pin sight. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see that or not. Maybe, I don't know. But this is the True Glow Carbon X, which is a 5-pin sight. The level is a little bit smaller. The thing I do like for low light situations, it actually has a push button LED light that will light up the pins. It's almost impossible to see when there's light, like I have this massive light that you guys can't see that's here. But it actually does really help when we have cloud cover like we are going to have the next couple of days. So I swapped out this was a Trophy Ridge 3-pin sight for the True Glow. Been real happy with it so far. I have my 20-yard, my 30-yard pin dialed, and I'm hoping to get out there this weekend. I don't know about tomorrow, but today's Friday, so I'm hoping to maybe get out there Saturday or sometime Sunday and sight in my 40, 50, and 60-yard pins. Like I said, this is actually the first time I've ever dabbled in archery, so I don't plan on shooting anything farther than 60 yards for at least this hunting season, just because I still don't really know what I'm doing. I'm still learning how to do everything. My buddy Mike, who you guys have seen before, we're kind of learning this together. So we've seen it done, you know, with all the YouTube channels that we watch. Yeah. So I'm not sure you guys can tell what this is. I'm not going to tell you because I don't feel like getting in trouble, which I probably won't anyway. But if you know what this hat is, go check them out. They're pretty dope. And they pretty much know all things archery. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. And I mean, not even just for the hunting aspect, but the few times that I've been out so far have just been a freaking blast. I mean, granted, this is my second set of arrows. We'll just pause for in memoriam or memorandum or whatever that word is, because I've already lost, let's see, 6 or 7 arrows. Yeah. So actually, well, one of them's not lost. It's actually lodged in the fence at Eldorado Park. It actually, just to show you guys. So this is a regular, I believe this is a 30 inch arrow, maybe a 32 inch arrow. 400 grains with a 100 grain bullet tip. Now, I fired this thing. It went through a 2x4. Well, I'm actually not sure what the size was, but it went through at least 1.5 inches of wood all the way up to the very end of the veins. Yeah, it's very stuck. That arrow will be in that fence until that fence is torn down. unless someone cuts it off, because I have tried multiple times to get the thing out of there and it's not moving at all. And I actually lost one of these guys because I still have the 5 of these that I bought. This is the new set. Same brand of arrow, same type of arrow, same exact weight, just a different color. I went with the green to match instead of the yellow. It's somewhere underground, believe it or not. Because my wife bought me a bag to shoot at instead of going to buy targets, because here in Southern California we have one archery shop. Literally one. Within about a 50-mile radius. And I'm not going to drop their name or anything like that. If you guys live in the area and you are into archery, you probably know where it is. It's an awesome shop, I'll tell you guys that right now. My wife and I went there right after I bought my bow, just to kind of see what it was like. And it was really cool. I knew from the moment I walked in there and I saw this big sign that said Hoyt, everything was going to be expensive. If you guys are into archery, you know what Hoyt is. If you aren't, Hoyt is like the top of the line for anything archery, pretty much. All the pro hunters that all the hunters that you guys see on YouTube, or the people that do archery that you see on YouTube that at least I watch, they all use Hoyt products. And they're actually all sponsored by Hoyt, it's fantastic. I mean, Hoyt's a great company. If I could afford one, I would go pick one up, but I can't afford that. I mean, even this was a stretch for me. And this total, I think I paid $450 out the door for everything. All right, back to normal. So, like I said, I paid $450 out the door for everything. And the bow comes with the sight, like I said, it comes with that sight, with the stabilizer. Comes with this quiver. Not a big fan. Gonna get a new one soon. The only thing it does not come with, obviously, is arrows. And something that's very important is your release. I actually bought a release, not this one at first, and didn't even fire it before I returned it. I didn't like the way it felt. It wasn't. I'm not a big fan of the click and hold. I mean, it actually locked back, and I had to click it forward to lock it again. Not a big fan of that. This is actually on a spring, so it opens and closes on its own. It's super comfortable. It is a true ball. I don't actually remember the name of this, but it's a true ball. True balls, from what I've read and what I've seen, are one of the top of the line in terms of releases. So, just to go into one more quick thing, was like the arrows that I've been shooting. So, like I said, they are 400 grain. I believe they're 30-inch arrows. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me, because I honestly don't remember. Let's see if I can find it here. Nope. Okay. So yeah, like I said, not 100% sure, but they are Easton Carbon Raiders. I am a big fan of these so far. I mean, granted, I said like I lost them. I've actually only broken one, and I actually pulled one of these out of a fence, and it was fine. I broke the fence, but I pulled the arrow out, which is always a good thing. The only thing, I actually have another one of these that's still intact. The vein just broke, and I have to fix it, and I don't have the money to order the stuff to fix it right now. But I've been really happy with these arrows. They're really have a good price point, I would say. I believe I paid $30 for 6, and they were on sale. I think they're $39.99 normally when they're not on sale, which still isn't that bad. You can get arrows that cost, $150, $200 for 6, or $50 for 1, or something like that. But I will honestly say the Bear Archery and the Easton Carbon Raiders is like the best setup for your beginning person getting into archery. Even like the sight, I mean, nothing I bought was super expensive, guys. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The sight was $40. The sight was $40. The stabilizer was $30. My arrows were $30. My tips that are right here, which I'll tell you guys are 100 grain bullet point tips, 9 32 diameter. Quick tip: if you guys are gonna get into archery, make sure you buy the right size tips for your arrows. When I first started, I actually bought tips that were slightly too big, and I kept losing tips. And it wouldn't just pull off the tip; it would pull out the insert that you have to glue in there, and that is a royal pain in the butt. I'll tell you that right now. So they make all kinds of tips, and I'll give you guys a close up. I'm just gonna stick this in your face. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus or not, but that is the bullet tip that I bought. And this is actually an arrow that I found. This is a gold tip 500 grain arrow of Velocity. So it's actually a little short. I believe this is this one. I think my arrows are actually 32 inches. This is a 30, but this is a field point. If you guys can check that out right there. So I'll be using this guy because it actually will work in my bow without derailing the bow. So that is a little preview at my bow. I believe I have it set at a 54-pound drawback right now. I know most you hear guys that have 60, 70-pound drawbacks. This bow maxes out at 71. I don't need to be doing that. Here in California, the stuff that I'm going to be hunting, I don't need this massive drawback because I got a bad shoulder from playing baseball when I was a kid up until I was in high school. And I've been drawing this thing back probably 100, 150 times every time I go out, and I'm feeling it at what it is now. Granted, I know it's not going to be that when I actually go hunting, but I got to savor my shoulder because I do want to do this for a very long time. So that is a little preview of the bow, guys. I am planning, like I said, on hopefully going to shoot it sometime this weekend. I'm going to try and get out there and go fishing this weekend because I have not been fishing in a month. And I'll explain to you guys why. There's been a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube here in a bit. Nothing drastically exciting. So to dive in as to why I haven't been uploading videos, I think the last video I uploaded was the MTB Elite Box. It actually, my birthday was shortly after that, or right before that, I don't remember which one. And, you know, we took time for that. My wife and I just had a little nice dinner at home. I spent time with my family and her family. And then I just got busy, guys. I had stuff to do every single weekend. We were visiting family. We had a couple issues that we had to take care of. Then we had Easter. I got extremely sick. I kid you not, I actually tried to go to work Wednesday and was sent home. And that 2.5 hour gap between when I drove to work and when I got home was the only time I was off of the couch for 4 days. Bronchitis is no joke. It put me on my back in a heartbeat. So, feeling a lot better today. Like I said, I still sound like crap. Now my wife is getting sick, so I'm hoping and praying she does not have what I got because it is not fun at all. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever had bronchitis. And sorry about the horn, the window's open because it's hot in here. First time I've ever gotten bronchitis, and it was not fun at all. But moving on. So that's been going on, and honestly, guys, I just needed time to kind of think about where I want to go with this. A lot of stuff that I had planned is not working the way I wanted it to. I haven't been able to do the stuff that I wanted to show you guys, and I know the fishing videos have been rough, which is why I'm glad I have this, and hopefully can branch out into showing you guys a little bit how to shoot a bow. Granted, I am no professional. I have shot this thing 4 times. Well, 4 different days, not like 4 arrows. And I've gotten pretty deep. Like I said, my 20 and 30 yard pin on this are dialed. Like I said, I'm going to try and get out there. I don't know about tomorrow, but I'm going to try Sunday to get out there and dial in my other pins. It's just really hard right now because I don't have a rangefinder. So all the measurements I'm doing, I'm using a tape measure. And it takes forever to do and to calculate it. So, but I'm going to try and have some more videos for you guys. But like I was saying, it's just, I needed time to think on where I want to go with this because it has not panned out the way I wanted it to. The fishing videos have been rough and really cringy, and you haven't seen anything been caught. The MTB videos have been a little rough because, like I told you guys over and over again, I'm learning as I go with doing these videos because I never thought I'd be doing something like this. I'm going to try and plan a spring turkey hunt with my bow. I don't know if that's going to happen because, quite honestly, I don't know if I will be able to afford it, and I don't know if when the season ends, honestly. And it's already April, first week of April, so we'll see how that pans out. Possibly could be in the works. I wouldn't get my hopes up if you guys are looking forward to seeing that, at least for spring. I know for sure in the fall I'm going to get out there and do that, and then we have the deer hunts in September. But right now, you guys will probably see a steady increase in videos. I'm hoping, at least with this, getting it dialed in and shooting, just having a good time shooting it. Some more fishing videos. I actually talked to my brothers-in-law, because I have 5 of them. Let that sink in for a minute. 5 of them. They were actually over here for Easter, and they want me to take them fishing out on the pier. So that's coming up. I don't know when that's going to happen. Probably within a week or 2. But yeah, I'm trying everything I can, guys, to get you guys some content and get you guys something that's gonna actually entertain you guys. But stick with me. I know I don't sound very excited right now. It's kind of, I mean, even if I drink the water, it's gonna happen again. So I just screw it, right? But stick with me, guys, and something will spark and take off, and we'll get going here at some point. I have full faith that something is gonna happen soon. And this is gonna give you guys a little preview as to how things are gonna be changing a little bit. I will not have an MTV box unboxing for you guys this month. I actually had to pause the subscription. Just financially, it wasn't really working out. Hopefully next month I'll be able to redo that and get it to you guys. But just stay tuned, guys. I've got some stuff in the works that I'm trying to get worked out. I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't want any of you to get your hopes up and, oh, we're going to see this and it doesn't happen, just because I don't know if it's going to happen or not. But just stick with me, guys. Like I said, I have full faith in myself that this is going to work out, and full faith in our Father above that He's going to help me out through this. So stay tuned, guys. I know I keep saying stay tuned. I feel like I'm like on a commercial or the newscaster or something. Stay tuned for the weather at 5. Yeah, anyway. But hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good evening, whenever you guys are watching this. And get out there, guys, and we'll see you next time.